Hi, I'm Serkan. Today I talk about what is figurative language, why we use figurative language, and types of figurative language. That's my outline about the topic. It looks reverse to the camera. So, start with definition of figurative language. The figurative language is used for strengthen the narrative by benefiting from figure of speech. Figure of speech makes the narrative more effective and more convincing. Use of figurative language is essential to open new horizons to the reader because this using provides to reader new perspectives. So start with the first one, simile. It's a figure of speech that makes a comparison between two different things by using like and as. Contrary to a metaphor, a simile indicates similarities directly. Another metaphor is a figure of speech that includes connotation, implication, and hidden comparison between two different things. More clearly, a similarity of two different or contradictory things is created by making indirect comparison. Another one, personification. Human attributes is given to the non-human objects or animals in personification. For example, when we say the clothes are crying, it's a personification because clothes cannot crying. It's a human ability. So illusion, it's an indirect reference to an idea, person, place, and an object that's about religious, cultural, historical, and political values. It's not directly remarked in the text. Instead of this, the writer expects from the reader to apprehend the motto with already possess knowledge about the topic. Another one, imagery, symbolism. Imagery. Imagery represents ideas, actions, or objects through our five senses. It makes a description in our mind by awaking five senses: taste, touching, hearing, or sight, smelling, etc. Symbolism, it's the use of symbols to indicate ideas, qualities, objects by giving them representative meanings. In some cases, even a word may have deep meanings of a basic action, which is not draw attention in normally. So alliteration, it's a stylistic device in which a number of words having the same first consonant sound occur close together in a series. Mm. Assonance. Assonance takes place when two or more words close to one another repeat the same vowel sound, but start with different consonant sounds. Um, metonymy. In a metonymy, the word we use to describe another thing is closely linked to that particular thing, but it is not part of it. For example, the crown, the word crown is symbolizes the power or authority. That's a metonymy. So I'm confused. Irony, it's a difference between reality and appearance or anticipate. So, for example, when we say "what an idea" to a foolish saying, that's a verbal irony. So, sarcasm is a literary and rhetorical device that's meant to mock, often with satirical or ironic remarks, with a purpose to amuse or hurt someone. Mm, Another anaphora, in writing or speech, the deliberate repetition of the first part of the sentence in order to achieve an artistic effect is known as anaphora. That's all the types, the figure of speech. Finally, it's a crucial method to use figurative language to create more effective and remarkable writings. The work becomes an attractive and convincing writing when we use figure of speech. So, without figure of speech, there would be pedantic narrative forever. That's all I got to say. Thanks for your listening.